Founded in 1902, Goldfield was a gold camp that quickly became the most influential, richest, and largest city in the state of Nevada. Peaking at 20,000 people, the town included 3 newspaper companies, a mining stock exchange, and the longest running bar in the entire United States. The main attraction to Goldfield is the elegant Goldfield Hotel that was opened in 1907, owned by Mr. George Wingfield. The Goldfield Hotel was the first building on the West Coast to have running water and electricity. The growth in the population was started with the Florence Mine, one of the town's most famous ore operations. During the gold rush, miners were able to mine approximately $650,000 in gold, which is worth approximately $44 million in today's currency. The hotel operated from 1907 till the 1940s. From the 1940s to 2003, the hotel has gone through a series of owners looking to help restore the building. The hotel may be vacant, but the building remains occupied with a few spirit guests roaming the empty hallways. One spirit named Elizabeth became pregnant with George Wingfield. When he found out, he chained Elizabeth to a radiator in room 109 of the hotel. Once the baby was born, Elizabeth died from excessive bleeding after 3 days, and the story of the baby's death still remains unknown. Some say the baby's death was being thrown down the stairs or dropped down the mine shaft. The death of the baby is still a mystery that may never be known. Tonight, PN Paranormal will spend the night investigating the most haunted hotel in all of Nevada. What's going on, everyone? PN Paranormal here, and today we are at the Goldfield Hotel located in Goldfield, Nevada. This is considered one of the most haunted hotels in the entire state of Nevada. And with that, we're about to go on this day tour. I hope you guys are ready because it's going to be a scary one. Let's go.
This hallway here is the famous cowboy shootout hallway. This is where 2 cowboys had a disagreement earlier in the day and they settled it here. It was a disagreement over a card game that supposedly one of them was cheating at. He was killed up here, and I believe both men were killed in the fight, the gunfight. But it is said that there's a cowboy that will look around one of these this corner or this corner to see if somebody's shooting at him, so kind of dodges around, you know. He's called the gunslinger, makes his presence known often. He tried to choke me one time, and it was quite scary. I didn't know if I believed that that could happen to me until it happened to me. I was stopped at that wall, and I was standing against the wall, just couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. Something stopped my breathing, and I was kind of like starting to get big eyes and like almost panic. And the first thing I said was no, no, no. As soon as I could say words, I said, no, get away from me. You're not allowed to touch me. Flash forward a few months. Some friends of mine were investigating the building. They are very professional, very good. I sat up here with a deck of cards and attempted to communicate with my friend, the gunslinger. We're friends now. I laid out cards. As I was laying out cards, I flipped over the 8 and the voice box said back to me, 8. I went to flip the next card, the third card, and the voice box said 9. And I flipped over a 9. I then informed him that he's not to touch me or anybody that comes up. Later on, after that, it was a few weeks later, I was doing another investigation with some other people. They too had a voice box, and I said, I think we had a little come to Heather or maybe come to Jesus idea here, that we're not allowed to lay hands and hurt others. And the voice box replied with, we'll see. So this is the famous room 109. Anybody who ever sees anything about the Goldfield Hotel has heard or seen something about Miss Elizabeth, I believe, was probably enslaved into the brothel business. I don't think she was there voluntarily necessarily, but quite often back then, it was very commonplace for a hotel owner, bar owner or something to send flyers and newspaper articles back east. Come be in my production. Come be a famous actress. Come sing in my, and when they got out here, it was all sex slave industry stuff. It was never intended to be any acting or any singing or any music, or it was all about the brothel, and they were forced into a brothel business and forced to stay there. George Wingfield was a multi-millionaire before the age of 30. He had the Goldfield Consolidated Mining Company. He had huge mining properties out here. He then got involved with the hotel. George Wingfield later moved on to the Reno area where he became involved in politics. He also opened a chain of banks, and he's one of the very major reasons that the state of Nevada did not completely crumble and fail during the Great Depression. When it comes to Miss Elizabeth, that was his favorite girl. She was young and beautiful, and he liked her a lot. And Elizabeth was found out to be pregnant. Well, he was furious then. He said, chain her to the radiator heater that was located right here. She was chained to that radiator heater until she gave birth to the baby, and when she gave birth to the baby, they took the baby, and some say threw it in a mine shaft, some say threw it under the stairwell. She bled to death 3 days later.
Alright guys, nightfall has arrived, and tonight PM Paranormal will be investigating the Goldfield Hotel, and I really hope you guys are ready because it's going to be one of the scariest hotels I ever investigate. But with that, I hope you guys are ready. I start off my investigation by leaving the hotel and letting my camera roll in the first level of the hotel, and at approximately 18 minutes and 20 seconds, the camera caught what sounds like a heavy object falling in the distance. And at approximately 39 minutes and 11 seconds, the camera caught an unexplained dragging sound. Earlier, my tour guide Heather and I will join together to continue with my investigation. We start heading up to the second floor, and by the time we got up there, the camera caught this. Again. Next, we are heading upstairs to the fourth level of the hotel where the infamous two cowboys were in a gunfight that left both of them dead. Alright guys, we are starting the SB7 spirit box. Let's see what we're going to capture. What spirits are on this hallway with us? Is the gunslinger on this floor with us? What? It came out by itself? Yeah, I didn't catch it. I took it off. I literally just heard something behind me. As I was inspecting Heather's flashlight malfunctioning, I heard footsteps creeping up behind me, and unfortunately my camera did not capture the footsteps. Yeah, I didn't catch it. I turned it off. I literally just heard something right behind me.
Somebody here? You want to talk to us? You want to talk to me? How about Michael? Do you want to talk to him?
Who could be making Heather nervous? Here's the replay with enhanced audio. I feel a little nervousness from you guys. Are you nervous that I'm here, that you've never seen me before? Sounds like the spirit of the gunslinger is not nervous of me. I don't know what that said. I think it may have said no, but I can't hear what it said. I think it said it did. Is the spirit confirming to what I heard? Here's the replay with enhanced audio. What it said. What it said. What it said.
Something's touching me.
Are you okay?
It's touching me.
What happened?
Something's touching me. Something's touching me like that. Hurt my thigh.
Who's touching Heather? Could this be the gunslinger or George responsible for touching Heather?
I was stopped at that wall and I was standing against the wall, just couldn't breathe. I just started to get big eyes and like almost panic. And the first thing I said was no, no, no. As soon as I could say words, I said, no, get away from me. You're not allowed to touch me.
Is that the gunslinger touching me? Can you move the ball? Is that touch? Could this be one of the two cowboys touching the tennis ball in the hallway? Is there any last words you guys want to say before I leave this floor? Doesn't sound like the spirits have much to say after that. For the next 25 minutes, we did not capture any more responses through the SB7 spirit box. Now I am going to take pictures of the building. During this time, we were taking pictures near room 109 and my camera caught an unexplained voice that cannot be understood. Listen to the audio and let me know what you hear. As we were about to head upstairs to continue our investigation, this happened.
Okay. Maybe. I don't want to go upstairs, Michael. I don't. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to go upstairs right now. Suddenly I don't. I feel like there's a wall in front of these stairs and I feel like it should. I don't know why. I suddenly got freaked out. And I'm sorry, I freak out real easy.
You're okay.
You can take pictures if you want, but I can't go upstairs right now. I'm sorry, I feel all like freaked out right now.
No, absolutely.
I get the anxiety that is like, I can't do it again.
From there, I continue my investigation through the top floors on my own. The feeling of being alone did not exist while roaming through the dark hallways. What's one place you guys really want me to go to next? Drop it down in the comments. Oh shit. Hello? Just now, I just captured a voice saying hey to me. Here's the replay with enhanced audio. For the rest of the investigation, I will be using my SB7 spirit box in room 109 in an attempt to communicate with Elizabeth. Can you give me a sign, anything, to let me know that you can hear me? Could this be the spirit of Elizabeth asking me for help? Is there a girl in this room? Are the spirits telling me there was a girl who was trapped in room 109? Did we just hear them saying yes to my question? Here's the replay with enhanced audio. The Goldfield Hotel sits as the most lavish building in Nevada. The hotel is still roaming with guests who refuse to check out of the building. The creepy occurrences kept putting chills down my body. But I was not going to let that stop me from communicating with the spirits of the past.
I don't want to go upstairs, Michael. I don't. I can't do it again.
Is that touch? Are you nervous that I'm here, that you never seen me before? Is there a girl in this room? Thank you for tuning into our investigation. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Links to all the social medias will be in the description. And PM Paranormal will see you on the next one.